My dad was the president and CEO of the San Diego Urban League in the early 80s. And as I look at you, I can remember sitting at his knee in his office when the league was over on Market Street. That was years before a lot of you were even thought of. And so my message here today on the afternoon of presenting his first annual Memorial Scholarship is this. Number one, we're proud of you. Number two, you're leaders in your own right. But lastly, let me issue a challenge to you. Don't forget to come back and give back to the community that produced you. Because if you don't close that loop, then we haven't done our job as president. Well, thank you so much. Now, my brothers and I thought about and sat down with Ray King, and I want to thank the board of directors of San Diego Urban League, Ray King, and the entire San Diego Urban League family for this honor today. I said we need a student athlete who is good in the classroom and is a model student externally. That's what Dad was about. And so today we're proud to deliver to you an individual that we think is going to be the next generation leader from San Diego. And that individual is Andre McCorley. Please come on up and accept this humble individual. Is Andre here today? He's coming? Okay. Making his way down. Let's give him another hand as he comes down.
That there are essentially two types of opportunities. There are those that are given to you, and there are those that you create yourself. I'm no stranger to both kinds. I was given up for adoption at birth, and I spent the first several months of my life in several different foster homes, until two wonderful people came into my life. So it was in the same year that civil rights leader Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated, that Carol and Irv MacArthur, both white, made the bold decision to adopt me, a black child. Now, keep in mind, this was the 1960s. This was before celebrities like Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt and Madonna and Sandra Bullock adopted children outside of their race and received a lot of positive press for that. Well, in the 60s, this was not a popular decision. In fact, to many, it was absolutely shocking. My mom, Carol, who grew up in the segregated South, recalled an incident where, as a young girl, she had been chastised when she chose to drink from the colored fountain instead of the fountain designated for whites. She did that because she thought that the colored water would be prettier and taste better. Many people disapproved of my parents' decision to adopt us. And that disapproval didn't just come from strangers, it came from families and friends. But my parents were very strong and courageous people, and it didn't matter to them what other people thought. What mattered to them was that as a child, he needed a home, he needed a family, and he needed someone to believe in her. And throughout my life, they have given me all three. But one thing they never did was they never allowed me to make excuses for not doing my absolute best. Golden Pyramid Scholars, you have a whole community of supporters, people who believe in you, people who challenge you to do your very best. Those are the people who care about you, and they want you to have endless opportunities and have every door open to you in the future. One such door that was open to me as a result of my academic achievement was the opportunity to become an officer in the United States Navy. And I will tell you, when I was a teenager, military service was the furthest thing from my mind. Until my junior year in high school, when I was approached by a recruiter who told me that the Navy could pay for me to go to college. So I applied and received a Navy Reserve Officer Training Corps scholarship, and I was on my way to Florida State University. So the same day that I received my bachelor's degree was the same day I received my commission in the United States Navy. And I will tell you, 19 years later, I believe it was one of the best decisions I ever made, and I have not looked back. The Navy has not been an easy life. It's extremely challenging. I've had to be away from my family and my friends. I've had to learn new skills over and over again. I've had to change duty stations. But I've also had wonderful opportunities. I've got to travel. I've been able to meet wonderful people. And I just love the idea of serving my country. I think there are a few things more noble than that. So in closing, Pyramid Scholars, I challenge you to embrace every opportunity that you can, and wherever you can, create your own opportunities. Aspire to do that which is rewarding, purposeful, and speaks to your true self. Like my parents were, be courageous and be willing to do what is right, even if it's not popular. Take those qualities that others may see as your weaknesses and make them your greatest strengths. Be persistent and never let your circumstances define who you are. Congratulations on your exceptional achievement.
Hello, everybody. I'm going to use what I call the 3B formula to be good, be brief, and be seated, because I know it's hot out there. And I want y'all to give Commander Tara a round of applause, not only for her service to the country, but she defends the freedoms that we enjoy every day to be able to sit out here. And I say to everyone in the military, thank you for all you do for our country. Thank you, Tara. Thank you. Thank you. Give them all a round of applause. All right, I said I was going to use the 3B formula to be good, be brief, and be seated. I don't want to make you happy twice. Happy to see me come up here and happy to see me sit down. But I came a long way to be here. I came from Boston, Massachusetts, and it's good to be here. I say to the Golden Pyramid Scholars, my message is simple. Think big, act small. Think big, act small. And what I mean by that, think big about where you could go with your life, but act small in the execution of how you get there. Well, you know, I could get up here this morning because I got these TJ Maxx and Marshalls and Home Goods and AJ Wright people out there, and I could do a commercial about 20 to 60% off everyday low prices, but that's not why I came here this morning. I came here to talk a little bit to you about something my dad said to me, and I want you to repeat it after me because this was something that stayed with me. He said to me many years ago, if you walk with dignity, repeat it, if you walk with dignity, you'll collide with destiny. Well, I think that's a fitting message. The message is simple. Stand tall, do your job, and someone said if you find a job you'll enjoy doing, you'll never work a day in your life. The great philosopher Victor Hugo once said that the future of students has several names. For the weak, it's impossible. For the faint-hearted, it's unknown. But for the thoughtful and the valiant, it is ideal. Congratulations, Urban Scholars. God bless you all. And TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Home Goods is proud to stand with you.